the Russian team, however.
First round. Fight!
And you can see the halberds in the back line of the Russians. And in fact, there was a rush which came from the UK team. Again, such a strong line held there by the Russian. But the UK team, the Spaniard has taken down a Russian already. That's an absolutely incredible result for them. The Russians hacking away now, working on that UK team. However, the UK are maintaining a line there. The Russians are being forced back into their own half of the list. You can see huge blows coming down on the Russians there. The two fighters out, and again now the Russians regain that line. This is a very close battle. You can see the halberds lining up against each other, forcing the UK down, and another movement there. Difficult to see how many numbers we're looking at here. Piles of bodies there, and it appears that the Russians have the numerical advantage at this point. Again, remaking that line. However, the UK are forcing the Russians into an half an hour rush there from the Russian side. This was the break that they were looking for. They'll now be able to work on taking down the UK team.
Stop fight!
And it has been stopped. Absolutely incredible fight there. Moving down to the second round. I have to say, though, it was a very good round. Again, an early rush there from the UK team, but the Russians have kept their line, and you can already see there's a Russian down. There's a very, very closely fought battle here, and the UK are trying to break the Russians down. You've got one UK fighter on the ground there at the back. I think he's going to want to move out of the way, not to risk other fighters going down. There are two UK fighters gone down. One's even gone outside the list now. The Russians now maintaining the line. Some great defense here, however, from the UK team. They still haven't broken their own line, and it's a massive blow that comes into the center there from the Russians against the UK team. The Spaniard charging forward there. He may have just fed himself to the lions there. The Russians trying to jump over those bodies there to advance the attack. It's going to be difficult to move them back, but they are doing it. Another Spaniard goes down on the left-hand side there. The Russians regaining the advantage, taking that line. And you can see they do have the advantage of numbers, and that UK fighter there will be quite lost, not even holding on to the list there. And he goes down. And that
Stop fight! Stop fight!
states the end of the fight. And that's a big win there for Russia.
Russia.
And with only two fighters down.